Ford offers multiple F-150 trims, but not all of them deliver the same value for your money. Stay until the end, because the number one trim most people choose might not be the one that makes the most sense for you. Number 8. XL, the bare bones work truck. Let's start at the bottom of my F-150 trim ranking, and that's the XL, the most stripped down, fleet-grade version of America's best-selling truck. The XL starts at $39,330 and comes with vinyl flooring, steel wheels, and a basic 12-inch touchscreen that feels out of place in a truck that costs this much money. It's the only F-150 trim still available in regular cab configuration, which tells you exactly who Ford built this truck for: fleet buyers and commercial operators who need a work tool, not a lifestyle truck. Here's the honest truth about the XL. If you're a private buyer spending $40,000 on a truck and you're still getting vinyl floors and no push-button start, you're in the wrong trim. The XL makes complete sense for a contractor who needs 10 of them on a job site and doesn't care about comfort. It makes almost no sense for an individual buyer who's going to live in this truck every day. The XL does get Ford's Copilot 362.0 Safety Suite standard, a Class 4 trailer hitch, and the proven 2.7-liter EcoBoost, making 325 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. Those are legitimate capabilities that make the XL a functional work truck. But the interior quality and lack of comfort features make it a difficult recommendation for anyone who isn't buying it specifically as a fleet or commercial vehicle. According to Ford's official 2026 F-150 trim documentation and Edmunds trim comparison data, the XL is the entry point into F-150 ownership, and for most private buyers, it should stay that way. Start here only if the budget demands it, and plan to move up as soon as you can. If this kind of honest breakdown is helping you, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps more people find this before they walk onto a dealer lot unprepared. Number 7. STX, the Sport Appearance Package on steroids. Number 7 in my ranking is the STX, a trim that looks significantly better than the XL, but doesn't actually deliver much more substance underneath the styling upgrades. The STX starts at $41,855 and is essentially an XL with body color bumpers, 18-inch gloss black wheels, a blacked-out grille, and sport cloth seats with contrast stitching. It's available in Super Cab and Super Crew configurations only, no regular cab, which gives it a more practical footprint than the base XL for most buyers. Here's the problem with the STX. You're paying $2,500 more than the XL for what amounts to an appearance package. The seats are still cloth, there are still no major comfort upgrades, and the capability gains over the XL are minimal. The FX4 off-road package is available on the STX, which adds some genuine off-road hardware. But even with that addition, you're still sitting in a truck that feels like a work vehicle inside. The STX is for the buyer who wants their work truck to look cool without paying XLT money, and there's a legitimate market for that. If you're buying a truck primarily as a tool and you want it to have some visual presence without spending more, the STX makes sense. But if you're buying a truck you're going to spend real time in, the STX's interior will remind you every single day that you didn't spend the extra money to get to the XLT. According to Ford's official 2026 F-150 trim documentation and J. Malone Ford's trim level breakdown, the STX is a style-focused upgrade over the XL that doesn't meaningfully change the ownership experience. It looks better than it lives, and that's the honest summary of where it sits in this ranking. Number 6, XLT, the volume leader with a hidden trap. Number 6 in my ranking is the XLT, the most popular F-150 trim on the road, and a truck that contains one of the most important buying lessons in the entire F-150 lineup. The XLT starts at $44,695, depending on configuration, and is where the F-150 starts feeling like a real consumer truck rather than a fleet vehicle. You get 18-inch alloys, carpeted floors, a digital instrument cluster, and the beginning of a genuine daily driver experience. The XLT is the #1 selling trim in the F-150 lineup for a reason. It hits the right balance of price and features for the widest possible range of buyers. But here's the trap that catches thousands of XLT buyers every year: the equipment group confusion. The base 300A XLT lacks adaptive cruise control, a 360-degree camera, heated seats, and push-button start. The 302A package adds all of those features and more, adding around $5,500 to the base price. But fully equipped, 302A trucks often hit $55,000 or more once you factor in additional options. An XLT 300A and an XLT 302A are completely different trucks in terms of daily usability, and most buyers don't realize that until after they've already signed the paperwork. According to Ford's official 2026 F-150 Equipment Group documentation and Holiday Ford's trim comparison guide, the XLT 302A is the actual sweet spot in the XLT lineup, adding heated seats, remote start, Pro Power onboard 400 watts, and the 360-degree camera that transforms the truck's daily usability. The XLT 300A is a trap. The XLT 302A is the real truck. Know the difference before you buy, and you'll get significantly more value out of the XLT than most buyers do. The XLT with the right equipment group is a genuinely strong value proposition. The XLT without it is a disappointment waiting to happen. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more honest breakdowns of the truck market. We do this every week. Number 5. Tremor, the off-road specialist. Number 5 in my ranking is the Tremor, Ford's purpose-built off-road F-150 that delivers serious trail capability at a price that reflects exactly how specialized this truck is. The Tremor starts at $64,915 before destination and comes standard with 33-inch all-terrain tires, a locking rear differential, skid plates, off-road tuned suspension, rock crawl mode, and trail turn assist. The 3.5-liter EcoBoost is standard with the 5-liter V8 available as an option, and maximum available towing when properly equipped reaches 12,900 pounds. These are not appearance package upgrades. They're functional off-road hardware that changes what the truck can actually do on a trail. Here's the honest framing for the Tremor. It's a purpose-built tool, and if you don't need what it does, you're paying for capability you'll never use. The Tremor is Super Crew only, 5.5-foot bed only, and 4x4 only. There's no flexibility in the configuration, and at this price point, you're getting serious off-road hardware but less interior luxury than the Lariat that costs less money. According to Ford's official 2026 F-150 trim documentation and J. Malone Ford's trim level breakdown, the Tremor sits in a specific niche that it fills extremely well. But that niche is narrower than most buyers realize when they're attracted to the aggressive styling and off-road credentials. If you actually trail ride, rock crawl, or need serious off-road capability from a full-size truck, the Tremor is the right answer. If you don't, the FX4 off-road package on an XLT or Lariat gives you meaningful off-road capability at a fraction of the Tremor's price premium. The Tremor is the right truck for the right buyer and the wrong truck for everyone else. Number 4. Lariat, the Comfort King. Number 4 in my ranking is the Lariat, the first F-150 trim where the truck stops feeling like something you tolerate and starts feeling like something you actually look forward to driving. The Lariat starts at $59,560 and is the first trim to offer ActiveX synthetic leather, Ford's premium vinyl that looks and feels like leather but is more durable, along with heated and ventilated front seats. Blue Cruise hands-free driving capability as standard with a 90-day trial, and the 3.5-liter EcoBoost, making 400 horsepower and 500 pound-feet of torque as the standard engine. That's a significant power upgrade over the base EcoBoost in the lower trims, and it transforms the driving experience in a way that matters on the highway and under load. The 2026 model year brought a meaningful update to the Lariat. It's now available in 4x2 configuration for the first time, which saves approximately $3,000 compared to the 4x4 version and makes the Lariat accessible to buyers in warmer climates who don't need four-wheel drive. The 501A package adds ambient lighting, heated rear seats, and power-deployable running boards, while the 502A package adds the B&O Unleashed 14-speaker audio system and a head-up display that makes the Lariat genuinely competitive with luxury vehicles in terms of technology. According to Ford's official 2026 F-150 trim documentation and Holiday Ford's trim comparison guide, the Lariat is the best daily driver in the F-150 lineup for high-mileage commuters who want comfort without paying for features they don't need. It's the trim where the F-150 becomes a truck you want to spend time in. And that's a meaningful distinction when you're putting 20,000 or 30,000 miles a year on a vehicle. The Lariat is where the F-150 grows up. And for a lot of buyers, it's exactly as far up the trim ladder as they need to go. If you're finding this helpful, hit that subscribe button. We break down the truck market every week, so you don't have to figure it out alone. Number 3, Platinum, the modern luxury choice. Number 3 in my ranking is the Platinum, the trim that takes everything the Lariat does well and adds a layer of genuine luxury that makes the F-150 competitive with premium SUVs for interior quality and refinement. The Platinum starts at $68,800 for the 4x4 Super Crew, or around $66,000 for the newly available 4x2 configuration, and builds on the Lariat with genuine leather seating, massaging front seats, 20-inch wheels, power-adjustable pedals, and ambient lighting as standard equipment. The 2026 model year added the Satin Appearance Package, option code 19G, which gives the Platinum a distinctive satin and polished exterior look that sets it apart from every other F-150 on the road. The Platinum Plus package adds quilted leather, power-deployable running boards, and Ford's one-to-one truck expert texting service for buyers who want the absolute top of the Platinum experience. The head-up display and B&O Unleashed audio system are standard on the Platinum, giving it a technology package that rivals vehicles costing significantly more from luxury brands. The 4x2 availability for 2026 makes it a strong choice for buyers in markets where four-wheel drive isn't a daily necessity, saving real money without sacrificing any of the interior quality or technology that defines the Platinum experience. According to Ford's official 2026 F-150 trim documentation and Wayscar Ford's complete trim guide, the Platinum is the S-Class of the F-150 lineup, the trim for buyers who want luxury without the Western heritage theme of the King Ranch or the performance focus of the Raptor. It's a clean, modern, technology-forward luxury truck that delivers a premium ownership experience without asking you to commit to a specific identity or lifestyle. The Platinum sits at number 3 because it delivers genuine luxury at a price that's still within reach of serious buyers. And it does it without the compromises that come with the more specialized trims above it. Number 2, King Ranch, the heritage luxury choice. Number 2 in my ranking is the King Ranch, the most distinctive F-150 in the entire lineup, and a truck that is either exactly right for you or completely wrong, with very little middle ground between those two positions. The King Ranch starts at $65,825 before destination, around $68,400 with destination, and delivers a level of interior distinctiveness that no other F-150 trim can match. Genuine King Ranch leather bucket seats with heritage branding, unique two-tone paint with marsh gray lower accent, genuine wood trim, and the multi-contour seats with active motion massage available through the 601A package create an interior that is instantly recognizable and deeply connected to a specific lifestyle and identity. The 14-speaker B&O Unleashed audio system is standard, and the mobile office package makes the King Ranch a legitimate productivity tool for buyers who work from their truck. The King Ranch also delivers best-in-class available towing capability of 13,500 pounds when equipped with the 3.5-liter EcoBoost, a number that puts it at the top of the half-ton towing segment and makes it a genuinely capable work truck underneath all the heritage luxury. This isn't just a pretty truck, it's a truck that can pull serious weight while looking like nothing else on the road. According to Ford's official 2026 F-150 trim documentation and Wayscar Ford's complete trim guide, the King Ranch is the trim that appeals most strongly to ranch and farm buyers, Western heritage enthusiasts, and anyone who wants their truck to make a statement that goes beyond generic luxury. At around $68,400 with destination, it sits in the same price ballpark as the Platinum, but it ranks higher in my list because of the sheer distinctiveness and identity it delivers that no other F-150 trim can replicate. The King Ranch sits at number 2 because it delivers the most distinctive ownership experience in the F-150 lineup, and for the buyer it was built for, nothing else in the lineup comes close. Number 1. Raptor, the Performance Halo. Number 1 in my ranking is the Raptor, the best F-150 money can buy, and simultaneously, the worst value in the entire lineup. Both of those things are true at the same time, and understanding why is the key to understanding where the Raptor belongs in this ranking. The Raptor starts at $79,005 before destination, around $81,000 with destination charges, and comes equipped with the 3.5-liter high-output EcoBoost, making 450 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque, Fox racing shocks with live valve technology, 35-inch tires as standard equipment, a 5-link rear suspension, flared fenders, and 12 inches of ground clearance with a 35-degree approach angle. The Raptor 37 package adds 37-inch tires, Recaro seats, and dual-valve shocks for buyers who want to push the platform even further. This is the most capable off-road performance truck that Ford builds in the half-ton segment, and nothing else in the F-150 lineup comes close to matching what the Raptor does when you point it at open terrain. Here's the honest caveat that every Raptor buyer needs to hear. The fuel economy is 14 city, 18 highway, and 16 combined, which is the worst in the entire F-150 lineup. The Raptor recommends premium fuel, which adds to the operating cost on top of the already significant fuel consumption. The ride on pavement is stiff and purposeful in a way that makes daily commuting less comfortable than a Lariat or Platinum. And the Raptor R, the supercharged V8 version, starts at $110,000 or more, putting it in a category that most buyers will never seriously consider. According to Ford's official 2026 F-150 trim documentation and Edmunds trim comparison data, the Raptor is the best F-150 ever built in terms of raw capability and performance engineering. It holds its value better than almost any other F-150 trim. It turns heads everywhere it goes, and it delivers an off-road performance experience that no other current production factory half-ton truck can match at any price point. The Raptor sits at number 1 because it is the pinnacle of what Ford can do with the F-150 platform. But it earns that position with the honest acknowledgement that it's overkill for 95% of buyers. If you're in the 5% who will actually use what the Raptor offers, there is no better truck. If you're not, the Lariat or Platinum will make you happier every single day. Here's the bottom line. Ford builds 8 genuinely different F-150 trims, and each one exists for a specific buyer with specific needs. The XL and STX are fleet and appearance trucks that most private buyers should skip. The XLT is the volume leader with a hidden trap that costs buyers thousands when they don't understand the equipment groups. The Tremor is a purpose-built off-road tool that's right for a narrow audience. The Lariat is where the F-150 becomes a real daily driver. The Platinum and King Ranch deliver genuine luxury in 2 very different flavors. And the Raptor sits at the top as the performance halo that proves what the F-150 platform is truly capable of. Know which trim actually fits your life, your budget, your use case, and your daily reality, and you'll make one of the smartest truck purchases you've ever made. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll keep bringing you the honest information you need to make the right call at the dealership.